Sup, yo. I have shrimp. It is glorious. Anyway, last time we did something crazy. And it paid off. And now we're level 21. See? 21. Love it. Now we're just questing around Ironforge.
I sent him a load of blast powder weeks ago, but he's made no mention of it in this report. So, where did the blast powder go? If Ironband still needs blast powder, then by Magni he'll have it. I sent approval on ahead with a messenger to Jörn Hornhelm in Pelsamer. He'll prepare the powder and other supplies to take to Ironband. And one more thing, I want you to personally see that the shipment of powder reaches its destination. The last one didn't, so keep your mind sharp and your eyes open.
Feels good. Deposit the following elixir of water breathing, if you have them. I don't need them. I have freaking unending breath. Why should I give a fuck about those? Dumbass. I have a bronze too. Are we finally gonna fucking use it? It's in the fucking mail, okay? We don't need to fucking do it. Deep Run Tram again, okay. So we might actually be going to Duskwood now. Cool. Push that in there. Might want to do some returns. Maybe. That one's good, that one's fine. We can shove these over. And then shove some things to Bank of Null. Right, this too. Okay, let's check on Bank of Null for a sec, see what she's received, and send some things back if we actually need them. This is the true purpose of a bank alt. Check the mail. And see that it is organized. We're selling those. We're sending those back, taking that, and then we're returning the rest. Now, linen bags are not the best sellers. Surprising, I know. So, in the end, it might be better just to vendor the extras.
Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind.
Probably.
Safety deposit boxes for valuable items. Do you already have an account with us, ma'am?
Do I want to keep the oily blackmouth, though, for alchemy? I don't think so. Dominoes. Not that. This. Profiles. Copy from Warrior, please. Already did that. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I think we should probably throw those up for auction later. Bank of Null. This is just a little insight into the dealings I do.
Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with?
They aren't very interesting dealings. They aren't exactly smart either. They're just mine. Oily Blackmouth. Never throw that out. Okay. Light Feather. Never throw that out. Elixir Water Breathing. Never throw that out. Okay. Good. Let's go. Back to the Warlock with the plan for some action. I'll just take all of it. All of this. Not all of this. Not yet. I'll work on my professions off stream. Probably look into getting a crawler claw recipe so I can make use of them. Yeah. Yeah. Should work fine. Don't mind me, I'm just meandering through the places. Welcome. I just do the mountain skip down to wetlands on principle. Dude, fuck off. Burning Wand. Why would that be an upgrade? Also, why is Link not clickable? How have I know? We in the city today, boys. Oh, yeah. Alright, hold on. I don't like that these fade out. Bring them back. There we go. That's not bad. It's those extras that need to fade out. These do not. I need to know where they are. Pretty much at all times, because I like knowing that they are there. Anyway, more shrimp. I like shrimp. Wow, we're going to Red Ridge for one level. Okay. Where are the wands? Oh. I'm an idiot. Should have did a long break during that whole big thing with getting the shrimp. That way Stretchly won't bother me about it for another 3 hours. Not here? Where is the wand vendor anyway? Oh. Just have to not necessarily jump it, but climb a little. Go in a little bit. I don't need to be that far out.
I sell only the finest arcane
Smoldering.
crafters and mages here in the city.
Burn. Is it better? Slightly? I don't know. Kind of partial to the arcane rather than fire. I don't know. Nah, it's not an upgrade, actually. Not at all. Now, this one is a slight upgrade. Very slight. It's important to buy a non-shadow damage wand. You have to deal with mobs resistant to shadow. Okay. That is a good point. But we got arcane. And that's good enough.
Go with honor, friend.
I consider that good. Let's go check in with my trader. See what they got for me. Ah,
The arcane only corrupts those who are weak.
nothing.
On your training, or you may find a similar fate.
Ritual of summoning. Why wouldn't I want that? Give it to me.
See you around.
It's the one thing that warlocks are known for, and they don't want me to have it.
Yes, adventurer? A succubus is a devourer of souls, destroyer of hearts, and dominator of minds. It knows nothing but evil. This will be the creature you will learn to summon and control, but it cannot be brought into our world without a stimulus. With a symbol of love as bait, it will surely answer your call. Then you can defeat it and make it your tool. It will be hard to find something listening to, though. You should speak with Tacker the Seer. You will find him in the Barrens of Kalimdor near Camp Tarago.
We'll figure that out later. We're megalovaniaing right now. Alright. What we gotta do? Nope. Hell no. Okay, this I could do. How many? I've been selling those. For good reason, but fine. I'll take it. This is the one that I probably want. I probably don't have enough. Or I do. I'm just being a dumbass. Cool. Fuck going into that null cave. That has caused many a death in my past. At least a quarter of them. Fine, we'll keep those, I guess. Tough Condor, Great Gore Tusk. Cool. We could get Great Gore Tusk. Carefully. Okay, now we're out of money. Hell yeah, bitch! Thank you, Legends. The noobs love you. I know, we do. Yes, we do. Okay, I think that's good enough. We'll get the Condor meat ourselves when we go. And then, once we're done with Red Ridge to a point, we'll be heading off to Duskwood, of course. Another place of several deaths. For me, the Null Caves above Lakeshire, on that hill, they may not have caused all that many of my deaths, but they caused the most memorable ones. So I'm not too thrilled. Duskwood is another one. Not very many deaths caused to me particularly, but a very memorable one. Or two. So we're kind of getting into the big leagues now. Ever so slightly. And by deaths, I mean deaths in hardcore. I mean, holy shit, dude. This is the shit that made me think that sitting around and grinding the same mobs over and over was a better idea than questing. Because if I didn't have to move for very much, at least not very much, then I didn't have to brave these desolate areas filled with monstrosities beyond all reckoning. Including, but not limited to, scores of fucking werewolves. Also, a hulking abomination. A hulking literal abomination.
With the town under siege, it's been hard to get supplies. The tools were being delivered from Goldshire by wagon, but the bridge was blown out. We put the tools in a boat, but the orcs hit it with a catapult. The toolbox sank right to the bottom of the lake. Retrieve my toolbox, adventurer, and I'll make it worth your while. I've been using so much iron keeping the Stormwind Guards outfitted, I don't have enough to supply the stable's horses with shoes. Take this note to Blacksmith Argus in Goldshire. It explains to him my problem and requests a shipment of horseshoes. An enemy of Stormwind has taken up residence in the eastern foothills of Redridge. This wicked villain uses the arcane to spread terror and misery upon our town and our people. Under the name Morganth, he conducts his evil business. Morganth now controls the Shadowhide Knoll clan to perform his biddings, as stated by the law of Lakeshire. Aiding a criminal of the kingdom is punishable by death. These vile gnolls must be killed. Turn in 10 Shadowhide pendants to me, and you shall be rewarded. These are trying times, adventurer. The township is under constant siege. Without reinforcements, we will certainly face defeat. The message I now entrust to you is of utmost importance. Get this report to General Marcus Jonathan of Stormwind immediately. Once your delivery is made, return to me at once with any news, be it good or bad. Now make haste.
Can you do me a favor? I've prepared a lunch for Guard Parker, but he's out on patrol. He's a big,
Hold on.
Stormwind guard who can defend himself, but it's much too dangerous
Okay, never mind.
for a townsperson like me. So if you deliver his lunch for me, then come back here and I'll give you a free lunch. Parker patrols the stretch of road leading to Westfall.
So, Stoutmantle sent you? Well, I owe him. What I am about to tell you could cost me my life. The Defias gang is up to something. Last I heard, they were working in conjunction with various gnolls, kobolds, and even goblins. Take this note to Stoutmantle. It explains as much as I know on the subject.
Nothing would please me more than to make you some Redridge goulash. But there's a slight problem. During the recent orc uprising, I fed the entire brigade of Stormwind troops. My cupboard is now bare, but if you can provide me with the ingredients, I'd be happy to oblige. Just bring me 5 pieces of tough condor meat, 5 great gore-tusk snouts, and 5 helpings of crisp spider meat.
Alright, we're looking for a little bit of mound in the water. A little bit of a mound. And I'm mashing my face at to the bottom of the lake for almost no reason. Guess not there. Mostly paying attention to Questy. Because it knows the ways better than me. Probably better than RXP. To some degree. Questy's weakness is routing. Doesn't tell you where to go when, or in what order. Just tells you where to go for a certain quest. There it is. Alright, you want me to turn it in now? Fine. Of course you do. Because it's green. And on the cusp of going gray. So of course you want me to have it and not reduce my experience gain. And now we go on a journey to every place other than Redridge. So,
Where would you like to fly to?
Alright. Shrimp is done. We'll give the man his free lunch as soon as we've been around everywhere else. And when we're heading to Duskwood, specifically. Alrighty. Up the hill we go.
Bah, I should have let that scoundrel rot when I had the chance. But this information is crucial. Good work. I wonder what Wiley meant when he mentioned the stonemasons. Perhaps that was a slip of tongue. Could the Defias gang be related to the stonemasons? Only one man would know for sure. Matthias Shaw, head of SI-7. Show him Wiley's note and see if he has anything to add to this growing mystery. If you have trouble finding Shaw, check the barracks in Old Town. A band of vicious Defias pillagers has been seen plundering the Gold Coast Quarry, Moonbrook, and the Alexton farmstead. The people's militia will not stand for such behavior. Dispatch immediately, adventurer, and make the light's presence known in Westfall. The Gold Coast Quarry is to the west of the tower. As the next step of your training, I want you to kill 50 Defias pillagers and 15 Defias looters.
Cool. Well, figure that out later. So I think this is going to be the last 3 hours of the stream today, because I just want to take a break, rest, watch a movie or something, watch some anime, do something other than play a video game poorly for the entertainment or vague recollection of a few, like a couple of handfuls of people, maybe. A few handfuls of people. You know, as you do when you're a nobody streamer and a nobody YouTuber at the same time.
At ease, adventurer. Magistrate Solomon is a noble leader. His words carry great weight with me. I shall seek the counsel of the king and make the situation clear to him. Assure the good judge that he has the Stormwind Army's support. Reinforcements will be sent as soon as word is given from His Majesty. While I wait for a response from the king, I want you to carry this letter to Magistrate Solomon. Dismissed, adventurer.
Mm-hmm. I'm basically a runner for every Tom, Dick, and Harry in the places. But I don't know. That's kind of the thing. The thing you do when you're out and about doing quests for the man.
Welcome to SI, 7 headquarters, adventurer. This matter might be more complex than Stoutmantle realizes. The Stonemasons Guild was run by a man named Edwin Van Cleef. Van Cleef was responsible for rebuilding Stormwind after the Orcs razed it in the First War. Apparently, Van Cleef and his men were unhappy with their treatment by the king after the reconstruction was complete. That just might explain a thing or two. I have written a more detailed account for your master in Westfall. Take this to him at once.
Okay. Good job. Well, anyway. This kind of quote-unquote challenge I'm on basically forces me to focus on one character at a time. At least until I can't anymore. Sort of. And then I move on to another one. Because why not? But then, the whole... the whole in-place resurrections are fine thing is good if you're only doing things solo. If you're not, then you just have the other guy take a class that can res. And then you could also take a class that can res, and then you could res each other. And continue the quote-unquote challenge forever. That's not what I want. So I want to be mostly solo. Unless I'm on a group quest or a dungeon. In which case I have to wait until I'm resurrected, or go to a graveyard and end that run with that character. And then move on to another character until the full cycle is done. So, that's all. I feel like I should be able to use the tools at my disposal to avoid the inconveniences of death, which is mostly the running back to my corpse, incurring absurd repair fees.
Edwin Van Cleef. I know the name well. To think that a man so industrious and talented could turn into such a scoundrel.
Take those.
I'll need further proof before I believe this. We need to discover the location of the Defias hideout. Adventurer, my scout reports that a Defias messenger has been seen on the roads between Moonbrook, the Gold Coast Quarry, and the Jangalode mine. I want you to capture him. If he resists, kill him, and bring me whatever he is carrying. A band of vicious Defias pillagers has been seen plundering the Gold Coast Quarry, Moonbrook, and the Alexton farmstead. The People's Militia will not stand for such behavior. Dispatch immediately, adventurer, and make the Light's presence known in Westfall. The Gold Coast Quarry is near the shore, to the west of the tower. As the next step of your training, I want you to kill 15 of those foul Defias pillagers and 15 Defias looters.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're finally in Westfall again for what may be the last time. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just coming up with excuses to bend the rules of hardcore to my needs for a playthrough on a server that is not hardcore. But I'm kind of treating my play style as a sort of challenge at the same time. Anyway, kill that bitch. There ain't shit anybody here can do about me. Ah. Now all this would be far more challenging if I did this on a PvP server. But the idea is not to be challenged. The idea is to be interesting. Or more interesting than a casual playthrough would be. At least. Ever so slightly. So this is basically just a casual playthrough, but with light rules. Very, very light rules. Very scant rules. Alright, let's go inside the house because, well, I don't see anything else. Get in there. Rip and tear. Alright. And I am using accessibility options because my eyesight is fucked pretty much royally. And I want to save myself some eye strain as a result. Fuck you, pillager. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get in there. Pretty much when it comes time to consider taking on dead mines, I'm going to stop the stream and consider dead mines for next stream, because I am not the most energetic right now, and I would like to be at my best for any dungeon, really. Fuck going in with low effort. I'm high effort all the way. Except when I'm solo. If I'm with a group, I'm high effort all the way. Are there any upstairs? Maybe. Yoink. Not a whole lot. Could have been preluded by somebody, because people don't consider others when doing anything. Not even that they could get more loot if they just loot everything from the chest instead of leaving the trash behind, because leaving the trash behind means that the chest will still be around holding the trash. Oh, freewheeling merchant.
You need something?
I will go ahead and grab some of these. If I had the money, which I don't. It's unfortunate. Anyway, I don't need this. Yeah, I think that's it. Yep. As always. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I got this this kill quest at the same time as the messenger quest, because, well, I might as well be killing things while I wait for the messenger to respawn. So that's what I'm doing. 15 Defias worth. Well, 30 Defias worth together. Might as well just scour them from the face of the earth. From the face of Azeroth. 'Cause fuck them. Fuck them all. Especially the trappers. The trappers suck. I just go on a killing spree throughout Moonbrook. Doesn't matter if they're gray to me or green or anything. They all must die. They drop good linen. He's probably out there on patrol. So I'm just slaughtering Moonbrook. Generally not giving a fuck. Alright. Yeah, let's quit this place. Yeah, okay. I get it. Let's go on patrol. Just in case. Just in case something decides to come up and smack me too. At the same time. Instead of just the one. Smacking me the one. Whatever. Just killed Messenger. Okay. Thank you, sir. Pretty much only going to focus on the green ones this time. Gray ones are fucking nothing. Looter. Get out of my way. There's a pillager. That is green. Velma? The hell? Defies Trader. Okay, that's the escort quest there. Dun, 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 dun. I just want the messenger. Can he show up? Boom. Should be appearing right in front of me at some point. So we wait. Ka-chow, you say. What do you mean, ka-chow? Oh, there he is. Perfect. Were you looking for him? You could have said something. Anyway. To the lighthouse. Right, we needed the oil for the... Yeah, I remember. Good thing I picked that up. With everything else. Demons. Shame? What do you mean shame? Ain't nothing shameful about it. I'll take the mana. I'll take that. 'Cause I don't give a fuck. Alright, let's get in there. Dang, 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 bitch. Scale of Old Murkai. Old Murky Murkai. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Broseph. Or Brosefina. Or something. I don't know. Something cool. These guys are tough. Yeah, they're pretty tough. I don't know if I'm prepared. What the fuck are you doing? Follow sound effect. Interesting. Do I want this? Or this? No, I want this. So I can get rid of it. Alright, now it wants me to turn in Defias Brotherhood. Which I don't much care. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Help a guy out, you know? Ooh. That's fun. That's super fun. Tidehunter. Yeah, I guess so. Icy. Ice, baby. Whatever. Just wanted to pull him back so he doesn't run into another mob. You got this. I believe in you. Yeah. I got that one. It's an oracle, though, so it's ranged. So it's annoying. Get in there. Whoop his ass. Well, the camp is clear. Time to whoop more ass elsewhere. Where dost I find more of them? It's a good question. Tidehunters and oracles north. Yeah, I could get that guy. I don't care. I'll leave you to this one. I got the northern one. Farming with no competition is the best. Also, these murlocs don't patrol as far from their spawn as many other types do. So yeah, we're in a whatever kind of deal. Okay, hold on. Captain Sanders set to Tauntaun target. Okay, good. Captain's fuck locker. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Alright, cool. Mini break incoming. Uh-oh. Stumbled into a double. Run. Oh no. I'll stumble into a triple. There. I live. I live to fight another day. Live to die another day. Alright. That was almost fatal. All because I was cock blocked by my goddamn timer. I wouldn't be playing this way on hardcore, that's for sure. Hell, it's half the reason why I did a timer in-game for breaks during my hardcore time. And just told Stretchly to fuck off during those times. Because Stretchly just blocks my view. To which I can hardly see a damn thing. Warrior. I'm gonna take care of the hunter first. If that warrior moves, it's gonna aggro. Okay. Now we're safe enough. Oh, come on. Whew. Oh. You're gonna try to heal yourself up anyway. Why not? There. That was quite the spin. But found another clue. Did I? Yeah. We'll figure it out. The hunter. Alright, where are we off to now? Captain's treasure again. Broken barrel, huh? Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, next. Old jug. Sure. I'm on a scavenger hunt. Bum, 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 bum. Don't tell me. Oh, no, it's not in that camp. Good. Oh, okay. This one? Old jug. Oh, here. What? Hold on. So get rid of that, for sure. Throw that in there. Try this again. Okay. Okay, now we can go to that locked chest. Probably head a little north. Coast runners and warriors. Actually, you know what? I should vendor while I'm close to the farms. Close to the main farms in the north. Ain't that fun? Ain't that fun? Ain't that just fun? Do this. Do this too. Do that.
Rough times, huh, adventurer? No matter where you turn, someone needs
I don't need that.
no exception.
Definitely don't need that. Okay, we could use crisp. That's fine. Well, I don't need that don't need that many Murloc eyes for anything. At any juncture. That pearl sucks. Got plenty of clam.
Rough times, huh, adventurer?
You don't have water?
Someone needs help, and my wife and I are no exception.
So annoyed. Can't make anything out of it. Shit.
Rough times, huh, adventurer?
Take the mana too.
Someone needs help, and my wife and I are no exception.
Let's make some shit. We don't have any thread, but hey. You don't really save any space when converting those, because the rolls of thread, well, the rolls of linen cloth, they stack down to 10, not 20, that the linen does. Fuck. These youngins. They don't know the hell that's in for them. Where's Dire Maul? Oh my god. You sweet summer child. Alright, time to find that chest. And avoid as many murlocs as we can. Dire Maul. Until you've tried to do insane, you don't know Dire Maul. Well, maybe you do. But you don't. I don't know. I'm wearing this one. Let's see. Or am I thinking of the wrong one? Ooh. Ooh. 8 slots. Didn't even notice. I like it. I like it. Oh, man. Alright, let's go kill some warriors and shit. Direct me to the place where the things happen. Or not, because that's the wrong one. Okay. Good job. Looking for coast runners, bitch. I think it was Feralis. Feralis. Yeah, that's a level 45. Also, insane. And I did actually get the insane title. Oh my god. That was hell, my friend. Hell. Days and days and days and days and days of fucking farming that shit. And then days and days and days and days more farming pirates for a single point of reputation each. Just so I could have Bloodsail Buccaneers and Booty Bay maxed. God, it was hell. Only I could bring those titles up over here in this version of the game. But no, I can't. So many a soul in hardcore has been lost to Dire Maul, never to return. It's just one of those places you don't go to unless you absolutely have to. Or you don't ever go to for fear of death. That happens there. I still have nightmares about dead ogres everywhere. Ugh. Dead ogres and dead players everywhere. I just need the coast runners. Dun dun dun. Well, where? Yeah, I get that some of these quests are not really worth the time and effort it takes to complete them. So that's why they get removed from the guide. But I want to do them. Because why the fuck can't I do them? Death to all Murlocs. That's right. That's right. All Murlocs must die. Coast Runner's nowhere. I'm a sad panda. Only I'm not a panda yet. I don't know about Miss Pandaria. It was fun while it lasted, but then the dailies happen, and oh my god. Week 2 raid prep dailies were fucking... How could anybody do anything? It was a goddamn nightmare. How could anybody get a goddamn thing done? The answer, nobody could. Except for the extreme few that had enough friends. And I didn't have enough friends. So fuck my life. Just want a warrior or 2, or 3, or 6. Come on. Needed all the reputation and I couldn't get shit. There are 2 warriors here. Huh. Fun. Mine. We're getting there. Just need 1 more coast runner and 4 more warriors. I know that some of you can do math, but really, doing math is not that tricky at the worst of times. So that's hardly an achievement. Yeah, you did. Whatever. That wasn't too bad. Alright, let's get my guy back on. My dude! I want you to tank this and not complain. Can you do that? Of course not. Because you already did the complaining. Okay. One more warrior? In theory. Death by life tap. It's insane. It's an insane idea. For insane people. Like myself. Who have literally the insane in the title of their name. In fact, one of these days I should prove that I have it in retail. Because holy shit, that was a fucking feather in my cap back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean during, well, Mists, for one, was when I attempted to raid again. And when I actually got the damn thing, I think. Well, it might not have been Mists, it might have been like late Kata. Like, yeah, final patch of Kata, I think, was when I got the insane achievement. Because there was just so much fucking grinding to it. Just freaking pirate after pirate after pirate. And I had to get it on a goddamn death knight, for God's sake. Couldn't just dot everything and let it die. Because he had all the rep from doing it before. And that was my main. Ever since Wrath. So yeah. It was a long road, but I got there. Minor oracles. Right. Be that way. Anyway, this is not to brag about anything. It's only a illustration of how I've wasted my life. And to drive my point further, that you don't know shit about Dire Maul unless you have the insane title. Because you had to learn that shit from top to bottom. Because you had to farm every goddamn ogre in the place that would give you the right reputation. which wouldn't have been hard, just take a very long time. Well, actually, you'd be mostly looking for the lockboxes, but that's neither here nor there. Then you'd have to get a rogue to unlock the lockboxes for you in certain spurts, and then you'd have to turn in the quest related to each lockbox individually. To get the sneaky assassin type fucking rep. I forget what their name is now. Good fucking god, man. Years ago. God, this was nearly a decade ago. God, I'm old. I'm an old man, and I wasted my life. Don't be like me. Actually, we can turn in the coast isn't clear after this. There's no real point to doing it first. Best of luck, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, you got that. You got it. You'll be fine now. As long as the smuggler isn't coming after your ass, you're okay. You'll be okay against that fucking Thresher, bitch. Well, not Thresher. What am I talking about? Harvest Watcher, yeah. Automaton. Because fuck that guy. Thank you, sir. Or ma'am. Or ma'am, sir. Or sir, ma'am. I'm confused. I'm very confused. These times are confusing.
This is indeed firm proof that Van Cleef is in charge. Now all we need to know is where the Defias gang is hiding out. We've had a stroke of luck while you were gone. We captured a thief trying to steal Saldian's wagon. He has
I'll take that.
lead us to the hideout in exchange for his life. I want you to defend the traitor so he can reveal the hideout. Return to me once you have uncovered the location. Your trusted scout reports that these Defias have been looting and pillaging the countryside all the way into southern Westfall. We believe they are hiding out in the Dagger Hills, plotting their next move. Slay the wretches in the name of the People's Militia. So, Stoutmantle sends a scrawny person like you to protect me. Guess you'll have to do. Better bring some friends, too. You know the deal, right? You watch my back and I'll take you to the Defias hideout. but you better be close by my side. The Defias gang wants my head now. If they see me with you, they'll try to kill me. Let me know when you and any friends you can round up are ready to go.
Fuck that, I do this as solo as possible. Until somebody wants to fuck with me. Alright, there we go. I hate that he just wanders off to fight things. This is not what you should be doing. Although, if I'm fighting things, you should stop, because that is good. Because then I have to stop and kill it, whatever it is. And if you wander too far away, I fail the quest for almost no reason. Glad we understand each other. Okay. Sure. I think everybody in town is dead, though. Because somebody's been farming extra hard. Pantsus. Pantsus? Hello, Mr. Pantsus. Oh, I'm not doing much. Just chilling. With a friend. Showing me the way to the hideout for the umpteen-thousandth time. We did it! Alright, now turn in the coast is not clear, among other things. And question marks profit. Nobody gonna ninja this shit. Because it's fucking garbage. Ah. I looted the garbage. Oh my. Chuck. Chuck the boar. Just farming them briar thorns. Ain't nothing to see there. Reverend Max. Interesting name. From my guild. Alright, cool. Ta-da. Don't need that shit. Or this shit. Okay, better. I remember the highwaymen were particularly sparse. I don't know if I remember correctly. Because we need 15 of those where we need 5 of the others. And that meant a lot of waiting for respawns. You know what? No. Not from that direction. Well, yeah, there. Okay. Better? Y'all gonna party? No. Okay. Good job. Not all of you gonna party. I tend to do this quest every chance I get. Because it's just a cool follow-up, man. Plus, I think it leads to another quest that takes place in the dungeon related to the place. I can't remember. I'm old. Might as well have dementia by this point. Back in my day, etc., so forth. Or maybe it were the other two that I had to wait for respawns for. And I was mashing highwaymen into the ground constantly. Yeah, I don't know. Shit's weird, man. Shit is very weird.
Hurry, my friend. Move with haste. In order for our rich lager to taste more like beer and less like stew, hops are needed to make the brew.
Uh-huh. Cool story, bro. There ain't nothing to that quest. You just get hops, you get beer, and nothing else. Hooray, beer. I guess. But no, I'm not interested. Dude, stop. Jacking my flow. Well, at least you don't hit too hard and was able to boost my defense a bit. Alright, one more Pathstalker and however many Highwaymen. Lots of knuckle dusters and don't care about the other shit. Need a Pathstalker. Just one more highwayman. It always ends up this way. When you're looking for one type, you end up getting the other. Unless you're lucky. Alright, there we go. Cool. Very cool. Alright. Let's go back to town, vendor things, and move on to more interesting stuff, maybe. Mini break. Soon. I'm just looking out through the slit in my, well, between my timer overlay and the game's Titan panel to see where I'm going. Okay, there you go. And we're back. What a journey this has been. And we're here. And that one can go. This one can go. That one can go. I'm not going to take a chance on that. Don't need those. I don't know if I should keep these or not. Probably not, because I do have to kill a bunch of Harvest Watchers when I get to the next character. Make some bags. Oh, 18. Just get 18. 6 bags worth. Almost there. And we don't need to send those anywhere. Lord knows I don't need them. They're just stepping stones.
Have a good one. I don't know what else. Why do I still have these? I don't think we need them. Werner's note. We don't need those. Okay. Yeah, fine. It's taken me a while, but I'm here again. Hello. Most excellent adventurer. Van Cleef is as good as ours now that we know where he is hiding. And there is but one task left for you to complete. Edwin Van Cleef must be assassinated. While it saddens me to condemn any man to a death sentence, it is for the greater good of the people of Westfall that Van Cleef is laid to rest once and for all. Bring me the villain's head once the deed is done.
Uh-huh.
The tainted lands of Lord Aaron, I return to a grim state of affairs here in my homeland. But there is hope for Westfall yet. As proven by your valor in battle, it is obvious to me that you serve our cause with honor. It is with great pride that I induct thee into the People's Militia. May the light shine upon you.
Okay.
See you around.
We'll figure that out later.
It's no secret that the trademark of the Defias gang is their red bandanas. But we've learned that the material from which these bandanas are made signifies the member's rank. That being said, I want you to eliminate as many high-ranking Defias members as you can. The highest-ranking members will undoubtedly be found in Van Cleef's secret hideout. When you're done, bring me 10 red silk bandanas as proof of their deaths, and I will reward you. Good luck, adventurer.
Yeah. About that. It ain't happening very soon.
Where are you going? Well, if you're looking to get there quickly, then look no further.
Ooh. Yeah, we're clear through the part. Cool. such, yeah. Get to the next level, go do training, I guess, and then hang it up for today, and then look at some anime while I look at markets in the game and maybe fish. Most likely fish. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Boil some more clam. Clam. Didn't I already get and turn in encroaching gnolls? Maybe. Whatever. It'll be fine. Ba, 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 boom, ba, boom, ba. Bee, ba, bee, ba, ba, bee. Bee, ba, bee, ba, boom, ba.
Guarding Lakeshire from the orcs and gnolls is tough work.
Uh,
Before you go back to Darcy, can you bring her some flowers for me? You can get them at the herbalist shop back in Lakeshire, at the west end of town. But when you get the flowers, don't tell the herbalist Marty whom they're from or whom they're for.
That's right. Asking for flowers from your ex to give to your new sweetheart. Great. Now we finally take the follow-up.
We don't have men to spare, but something must be done about those gnolls you reported to me. Scout Southern Red Ridge for gnolls. Harry them, kill those you can, and report back to me with a count of their numbers and an assessment of the threat they present.
I'm just gonna do the gray quests and then chill.
Do this for the storm, adventurer, and you will be rewarded.
Before coming back tomorrow to do this tough condor meat thing. We'll figure it out as we go. I am looking to sell my garbage
See you later.
to you. And I notice I don't have any garbage to sell. good day.
Thank you for your time, adventurer. For your service to Lakeshire and Stormwind, I
Do this too. And
Now, if you'll excuse me, I find this correspondence of a mystery. Something is amiss in our kingdom. I fear this is the beginning of conflict, not the end. Something odd is afoot with the Stormwind army. They should have been here in force by now. Time is a luxury we don't have, however. I will not stand by and watch the people of Lakeshire give their lives without trying to enlist more help. I've heard word of a people's militia forming in Westfall. Take this plea to their leader, Brian Stoutmantle. Perhaps Stoutmantle's men can lend some support here until the king sends reserves.
You need a bouquet of flowers. You haven't been in town very long. Have you already found for yourself a sweetheart here? I know I shouldn't pry, but it's nice to see that love is in the air, especially in dangerous times like these. Here is your bouquet. I chose daffodils for you. They're my favorite. Once again, my garden was trampled and pillaged. And I know the brute who is doing it. It's that forsaken boar, the one Marshal Maris has taken to calling Bellygrub. I won't be able to replant the daffodils until next season now. Ruined. All ruined by that one menacing boar. Put an end to that pest. Show me his tusk and I'd be happy to reward you. He seems to spend his time foraging in the field southwest of Lakeshire, but occasionally he roams over here and into my garden.
who am I looking for again? Oh, the waitress.
Oh, those are lovely. I can't wait to put them in some water. These are Marty's favorite flowers. Parker didn't have you go to that jealous vixen for this bouquet, did he? You didn't tell her who they were for, did you? If you did, then it wouldn't surprise me if she told you. Oh, but it's not your fault. Thank you, and here's your meal.
See you later. I can teach you fishing skills.
Dry times. Okay.
I find myself in quite a pinch here, adventurer. The bottles are close to running dry. The latest booze shipment is long overdue. The orc invasion has been hell. Perhaps you can go to work for me? I need you to pick up a keg of Thunderbrew Lager from Grim Boo's Thunderbrew in the Westfall Hills, a cask of Merlot from Stormwind, a bottle of Moon,
That's a lot of work.
and a skin of sweet rum from Goldshire. Bring those back to me, and I will see to it you are rewarded.
That's a lot of work.
Have a good one.
I'm not going to do that yet. Alright, time to go back to the city and figure out what else after a while. Oh, messenger to Westfall. Let's do that. And then come back.
Where would you like to fly to? Be careful.
And then we go to another place to recruit. In theory. Should probably do the price of shoes as well, because that's in Goldshire. Yeah. By the way, you get new stuff pretty much every time from your class trainer on the even numbered levels. Although there are some exceptions. Like late in the leveling journey. And others.
Need help? Good messenger, you have served your master well. Magistrate Solomon's note pains me to read, but it is obvious he knows not the war which is waged in Westfall, or else he would know better than to expect aid from the militia. If Stormwind had not deserted us as well, we would not have the need for the militia. Take this response to your master in Redridge, adventurer, and let him know that my heart is heavy with the loss of good men.
Stormwind, and then Goldshire. Hit that one. Get back to Stormwind. Get back to Lakeshire. Get another from Lakeshire. Good God, man. So much running around with this one. No, I think the guide would take me through these. Eventually. But I'm impatient. Alright, let's see how much we can train. Probably not that much.
I sell only the finest arcane gear.
Minor mana, I already got. Ever so slightly annoyed. You know what? I can train up to the next tier of enchanting, so I might as well.
A true professional know his limitations, and I'm not ashamed to admit that your skills exceed mine. I want you to pay a visit to Kidda Firewind at the Tower of Azora. She is well-renowned, and with good reason.
No. No. We'll, keep running around elsewhere.
Since the fall of Dalaran and the destruction of Quel'Thalas, wares of this sort have been hard to come by. But Luke and Cordell and some of our other tradesmen have been doing a fine job of filling our orders with quality merchandise.
Might as well look at first aid as well.
Good day to you.
Well, boots. Where's wool? Oh, I need 75. Oh. Well, shit. Need more linen. I should have enough for another bag. Yeah, that should be enough for another bag. Hopefully that bag manages to give me another level in tailoring. And then I can actually use the wool. Oh my god. What a concept.
Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind. We offer financial accounts and safety deposit boxes for valuable items. Do you already have an account with us, sir?
Damn right I do. Let's see. Get the water. Make more clam. More clam bake.
For the Alliance.
Alright. Cross your fingers. I mean, it's a high chance to get a level in yellow, but there is a chance it doesn't happen. And my luck is awful. Well, hold on. Might as well make it a definite. Yeah. Yeah. Get that out of here. I got one left over. Hold on. A wild mom appeared. With dinner plans. Yay. Thank you. I'm about to log out, but thank you anyway. Thank you, thank you. Cute gnome. Gnome cute. Are you certain?
Need something?
Crock gumbo. Cooked crab claw. Cooked crab claw.
See you later.
Thank you, thank you. Just so I can use the crab claws, you know. Eh, they're not really worth a damn, but hey.
I sell only the best gear, tested and true. And the price is set.
What gear? Oh my god.
Then go find a goblin.
Fuck you talking about? I don't want to make chowder. I don't need to make chowder. Just need to make more clams. Maybe I could buy the tough condor meat. Because I remember that being a pain in the ass. And I bet everybody else remembers because, well, they hiked the price up. Yeah, that's garbage. Even though it heals and does mana, it's garbage. If it's not a buff food, it is pretty much garbage.
Have a good one.
Zizum. Shove that in there. Yeah, pretty much just that. I want to keep the clams because I need them for things. Berg. Oh, glorious gourd. Mushroom Man. Mushroom Man. I like mushrooms. Mushrooms are good. Very good. Wool. We don't need the other shit. Want more of this? Go. Bolts of cloth, bitch! God, I just need 3 more points, right? Oh my god, yes. Can I get more wool? Probably. And then I can make wool bags. Oh my god. Be some shit. Let's go check on the first aid thing, though. Real quick. Can't wait until I get my fell steed. Jesus. Probably do my planning for a Dead Mines run
I would be glad to teach you anything that would aid your journeys.
at some point in the future. Alright, I just wanted to check if there was a higher level bandage I could make already. But there isn't. So it's whatever. Onyxia. Fine. Dee-nee-nee, beady. Nee-nee-nee-nee-nee. Wee, wee, nee, nee, nee.
No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history.
Put that in there, and this in there, and those in there, that in there. Well, you know what? Take this with me. And
Be careful.
tell you what, I'll save you the boring ass motherfucking things. I'll do some errands. Get my clothing up. And, be messenger, you know? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Really helps me out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow if you want to see more of whatever the fuck this has been lately. Background noise? I'm gonna go with background noise. Or a, audio sleep aid. I don't know. Anyway. As always, more to come. Later. Bye-bye.